Hi guys, John the firearms instructor. Hope you're having a great day. I know I am because it's my birthday. It's August the 14th. And that is the day I celebrate my B-Day. And I hope that if you have one today or you know someone that has one, they wish them happy birthday. So, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about a question I get asked an awful lot in regards to how many times a month should I come shoot? And it all really depends on your level of experience. What does that mean, level of experience? That means we all can come to the range and shoot. You don't need to know what the hell you're doing, but how accurate you think you're going to be if you don't have the foundation or the basics. And we kind of teach a lot of people in regards to slow and steady, coming to the range and putting 500 rounds down range in one setting. That is not good, because every time you touch the pistol, you're picking up a habit, and we want to make sure those habits are good. So, in my opinion, you should be shooting at least once a month. Probably more, maybe twice a month will be better for you, for the purpose of understanding and seeing your sight picture, your sight alignment, trigger control, and all the stuff you need to do. How many rounds should you shoot at a time? I would stick to the 100 rounds or less. I would make sure I had a plan when I came to the range and make sure I followed them. What does that mean? That means like pick a drill or two that you can work on, we're gonna work on speed, we're gonna work on keeping the groups together, we're gonna work on something that gives us a consistency, something we can improve on. I would make sure that I was doing at least 5 rounds at a time in the magazine. I would never get to the point where I was putting in, okay, here's where the FUDs come. You guys are all gonna call me FUDs, but remember this, the first 5 rounds in any magazine are the most important. 6 through 17, if you got a Glock 17 or 17 round magazine, means absolutely nothing if you were not proficient to begin with. So we can see, and I do this every day here at the range, we take most of our students, start them at 10 feet, which is 3 yards at our point where you're standing in the bay, and we get them to work on just engaging the trigger and keeping the weapon level. Now, if you're working and you are proficient with the pistol and you can hit the 8-inch paper plate at the 3 yards, well, extend your distance. Extend. We're all trying to extend our distance to be more accurate. Defensive accuracy is a lot different than bullseye accuracy. But coming to the range and having let's say you are 50% accurate, which average most people are. They can shittily hold the gun, men can, and shittily pull the trigger and still be on an 8-inch paper plate somewhat proficient. But how about if we got to the point where we're 80% accurate? Wouldn't it be better? Yeah. So would you think, if you came to the range, and you could be honest with yourself, now think about last time you went to the range, how many rounds did you shoot? Where do you think your accuracy was out of 100? If you shot 100 rounds, were you 70% all in the paper plate? Were you 60%? Were you 50% or less? Remember, 50% accuracy is great, but it's failing, right? If you have 100 rounds, that was considered that the 50 of your 100 rounds did not go where you were aiming. Whether you pulled it there, trigger manipulation, slamming the gun, not holding on properly with your grip and everything else like that. There's a lot of things to manipulate a pistol, and we will put a link up to a video right here that will walk you through some fundamentals to get you through, to make sure you have that fundamentals: grip, stance, trigger control, sight picture, sight alignment, and understand it. Then it helps out tremendously. Just going to the range and shooting and not being able to fix what the problem is, at that point in time, you're just picking up bad habits. And bad habits are very hard to break. Good habits are hard to learn. It takes forever to build that muscle memory with a good habit. That's why stick to 5 rounds. Stick to the ability to keep the 5 rounds going where you want them. Work at short distances. Too many people try to do it at 25 and they can't do it at 10. If you can't do it at 10, 3 yards, what's the sense of doing it at 7 yards? Let's start at somewhere we can be proficient and accurate. And then before you leave, make sure you bring the target back in and leave on a good target. If you shoot 300 to 500 rounds during a setting, and I got people doing it all the time, trust me, those first 100 were probably good. The rest, you're just along for the ride. And every time you engage that trigger, you're picking up a habit. Is it a good habit or a bad habit? So, how many times a month should I come shoot? That all depends on you. At least once a month would be good, because remember, this is a JOB, this is your job. You're responsible for that weapon in the home. You need to be proficient with it. Do you feel 1 time a month is enough to be proficient with it? Or should you do 2 times a month? 2 times a month would probably give you a little bit more. But do you need to be here 4 times a month? I don't think so. But if you're going to go to the range more than twice a month, check with most of the ranges that have some kind of membership that'll make it economical for you. And if you stick to low round count drills, 3, 5, 7 yards, working in a 50 round kind of box, and really take your time, that 50 rounds should take you somewhere between 40 minutes to an hour, because you're working on the line drill or this drill or that drill. There's plenty of low round count drills that'll help you become more proficient with a pistol, you know? So those are my opinions. Obviously, I'm going to hear some comments. I'm going to be a FUD for telling you to put 5 rounds in a magazine. But technically, think about it. If you got a 30-round magazine or a 50-round or a 100-round magazine, if the first 5 can't do what they need to do, what's the rest of them mean? They mean absolutely nothing. So until you get proficient with a pistol, work on smaller times the range and work on low round count drills, and it'll help you out tremendously. Listen, guys, if you love the channel and you like to hear more from us, don't forget to hit the bell icon, the like, and the subscribe button. And every time we upload a video just like this one, you'll be the first to know. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel. Don't forget to check out our social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We have them all. I'm not a great dancer, but I try. But we would love to have you be part of our family. And if you hit one of those and share and tell other people about it, we appreciate you very much. Until next time, God bless, be safe, and remember, you are your first line of defense. Love you guys. We'll see you next time.